again. My name's Gabe Zolna. This is the 29th of March, 2018. Now, you've heard me talk about the Bush dynasty and the Bush criminal family. If the truth all came out, I believe that it eventually will. The Bushes will be recognized as being one of the most evil families ever spawned, all the way back to Prescott Bush I. And then you got Prescott Bush II, which is the father of George H.W. Bush. And George H.W. Bush is the father of George W. Bush. Scary. The video is 1 hour and 33 minutes and 46 seconds in duration. Don't know how many of you are going to watch it all. You don't really have to watch it all. Just watch part of it. The title is Bush Killing Reagan. And what's written is Niles and Fraser Mercado joined the show to discuss their book, Bush Killing Reagan. The Bush-Hinckley conspiracy Bill O'Reilly won't tell about. They present evidence showing the official, quote, lone nut, end of quote, narrative to be false and implicate George H.W. Bush in the shooting. We talk about the possible motives, which include not only personal ambition, but also the fulfillment of the Trilateralist Commission's vision of the New World Order. You've heard George H.W. Bush talk about the New World Order, did you not? Now, what you're going to find is that the Bushes were close to the parents of Hinckley, the shooter. I don't know what they had on him. I don't know what they promised. I don't really care. I believe that George H. Bush couldn't wait to become president. He was Reagan's vice president. So if Reagan would have died when he was just briefly in office, George H.W. Bush would have become president. He couldn't wait. Well, fortunately, Reagan didn't die. And they didn't put the pieces of the puzzle together. As I said, Bushes will go down in history as being the most evil, vile family ever spawned. You think not? Well, you're entitled to think whatever you like. There's too many pieces of the puzzle, like the Brady bonds, the $240 billion that George H. Bush put out in 1991. They were due 9/12/01. Where were those bonds held? Well, they were held in the financial institutions in the Twin Towers. Folks, you really need to smell the coffee. And what amazes me is that Trump's got to know some of this, if not all of this. That's why he didn't release the information that he said he'd release on the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. He's got to know, and for whatever reason, he's protecting George H. Bush. George H. Bush needs to know that we know before he goes to hell, which is, I suspect, where he will go. And he'll be followed to hell by his son, whenever his son ends up going as well. That's George W. Bush. Jebby? Jebby is Jebby, you know. They all have that dumb look, don't they? Watch the clip. Let me know what you think. You sure as heck know what I think, don't you?